Alright guys, so I just placed the head on top of our figure and I also rolled out some white gum paste and black gum paste to save time. Now, the next thing we're gonna do, you can do this in whatever steps you think would work best for you. For now, I think we need to put the belt on him before we put the arms. So let's go ahead and do that. Just roll your fondant into a strip, or your gum paste. I'm sorry if I'm interchanging that very often. Cut the size of the belt that you want, measure, and then use your edible glue or gum paste glue to attach your belt. And then since we're working on black right now, it would be a good idea to make his shoes as well. Alright. And don't worry about some of the powdered sugar that you see, because it's easy to take that off with rubbing, shortening later on, so don't worry about that. So now we're going to need 2 black gum paste balls. Just use your hand to shape it into a shoe. And for those guys who just want to make this a little more special, decorate the shoe, put ties on it, whatever you want. But the most important thing is that you have the basic shape and that you will attach this to the feet. Now at this point, just press it, make an indentation on where it's going to go, and then you can use either the sticks or uncooked pasta just to attach them to the body. So I'm going to go ahead and use sticks to do that. Just makes it easier for these things to go on there. And if you could make sure that it has a bit of support while it dries. So now we're going to make his beard. I guess when we're working with Santa, this would be one of the most important parts. His beard and his hands, I think, would also be important. So in making his beard, just pinch off a little bit of the white gum paste. And at this point, you're just going to shape it using your fingers. So it would pretty much depend on how big you want it, how flat you want it. This is a perfect example. When you make figures, that's a perfect example of making something and not really needing that much or that many tools, because I am getting feedback from people who are not in places where they can buy a lot of these gum paste or fondant tools. Don't let that discourage you. Besides, I mean, if the things online won't ship to where you are, what your country is, there's a lot of other ways to achieve the same look. Alright, so we're going to put it there, put a little bit of glue. Alright, and then you need 2 very, very small balls, and we're going to make his mustache. I'm hoping this won't drag on and bore you guys. So for his mustache, it's the same technique. Just roll it into a ball, use your finger, and kind of taper one end. But this time, make it real fine. And just curl the end. Like so. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make the other one, and we're going to stick it together. Alright, so I'm done making the mustache, and I'm going to put it on our Santa. So brush a little bit of your glue, and this is the mustache. So put it on there. And then we're going to put on his nose. So you can use any ball-shaped tool, and pink, really tiny pink nose. Kind of squeeze it on there. Yay. Alright, can you see it? Alright, let's, I'm gonna move it. There you go. Alright, now we're gonna make his hands. Now normally you can do very, very simple glove-like hands. Just make a white ball, press it, and just use your cutter, and you have a glove-shaped hand. Alright, so make two of these and stick them to the ends of these red stuff. Alright, when I'm done, we're going to stick them back. Alright, so if you want to stick them to the end of the sleeves, again, you can use a stick. Just put it there. Then stick your glove in there. Now don't worry too much if it doesn't have fingers at this point, you know. So he is pretty much taking shape. And when you've shaped it into a cone, you can use either your fingers or a ball-shaped tool. Make an indentation at the very center and just roll your fingers around. So we're going to make a wider mouth, I guess, for his hat. And we're going to put his hat on. You guys could do a much better job than this, I know. There you go, and the very last thing you need would be to make very, very thin white strips. And paste it on the side. So that's going to take a heck of a lot of time, so I'm going to do that and just show you the finished product. So just again, I just used the white strips for this, this, and this, and use 2 dots of your black fondant for the eyes. And you can pretty much make better versions of this, but for the kids who watch my videos and who want to get an idea on how to make it, you know, and you can surprise your moms on Christmas, I want to give you an idea how to make it. I'm also going to make my Facebook page for Way Beyond Cakes, so watch out for that. I'm hoping I can make it today. The reason why I'm doing that on top of the website is that the website doesn't give me the opportunity to see what you guys have made, and sometimes I get emails from people wanting to show me what they made. So at least with Facebook, you could just post your pictures as wall photos, and I could see them, and you guys can also share with the others, and we guys can learn from each other. So there you go, and I'm off to make our little reindeer next to Santa. Thank you guys, and take care. Bye.